Man killed over 150 peso debt in the province of Bataan. 5-year-old child dead after his 8-year-old cousin slapped in the province of Cebu. Egyptian educator killed in the city of Zamboanga have friends in bar. And 2 tornadoes and a whirlwind formed in the province of Iloilo. Good evening, I'm Apolinario, 30 Ignatius Valencia, and this is Philippine Headlines. In Luzon, man killed over 150 peso debt in the province of Bataan. A 44-year-old man was shot dead in a Zone 6 in Barangay Camayan, the municipality of Mariveles, the province of Bataan, after a heated argument over a 150 peso debt. Police said the victim went to the suspect's house around 9 p.m. to collect the unpaid amount, but the confrontation escalated quickly. According to investigators, the witness, who is the suspect's own sibling, heard the two men shouting before a single gunshot rang out. When the witness stepped outside, he reportedly saw the suspect holding an improvised shotgun or boga, while the victim lay on the ground bleeding. The victim was rushed to a hospital nearby but was declared dead on arrival. Ravelo said the dispute stemmed from a small amount the victim had been demanding. The suspect fled after the incident. Police have launched a follow-up operation to track him down, while criminal charges are now being prepared. The victim's family is yet to release a statement. In Visayas, 5-year-old child dead after his 8-year-old cousin slapped in the province of Cebu. A 5-year-old boy was found dead in a creek in Barangay Capioan, the municipality of Argao, the province of Cebu, after allegedly being slashed in the neck. The victim was identified as alias Michael, a resident of the area, while the alleged suspect, his 8-year-old cousin, alias Ronald. According to Police Captain Rex Baguio of the Argao Municipal Police Station, the victim and the suspect went to the creek together to catch kagang or crab when the crime occurred. The officer revealed that when the victim's mother asked the suspects where her son was, he did not answer. Because of this, she sought help from the barangay to find the boy. Later, the victim was found dead with a slash on his neck. Initial investigation revealed that the suspect may have used a cutter to kill his cousin. The young suspect is currently in the custody of the Municipal Social Welfare Office while the investigation continues. In Mindanao, Egyptian educator killed in the city of Zamboanga have friends in a bar. The Egyptian national killed in a gun attack at the border of Barangays Lumbangan and Divisoria in the city of Zamboanga last Saturday night, November 29, was popular for his missionary works in the city, the capital of the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao. Local executives and officials of different police units in Zamboanga City under Brigadier General Edwin Quiliates, Director of the Police Regional Office 9, told reporters last Sunday that the Egyptian Abdalrahman El Shawadfi Mohammed El Faki is died from multiple gunshot wounds sustained in the attack. El Faki was known to the Islamic religious community in the city of Cotabato, the capital of Bar, for his participation in activities of interfaith peace advocacy groups promoting religious solidarity among the local Muslim, Christian, and non-Moro indigenous communities. El-Faqih established only about a year ago a small Islamic religious school at the Purveyor's village in the city of Cotabato. He was a very courteous, polite, and humble person. The Maguindanaoan Dato, Lucky Abdullah, a scion of a noble Moro clan who is residing in the Cotabato, said officials of the Bangsamoro regional government who knew El-Faqih will have urged the police and local officials in the city of Zamboanga to work together in identifying his killer. Civilian emergency responders and police investigators who responded to the brutal killing of El-Faqih in the city of Zamboanga last Saturday night said he was an administrator of the Asia Academic School in Barangay Tetuan in the city of Zamboanga. He was driving his gray Toyota Innova when he was flagged down and shot repeatedly with a pistol by a lone attacker who immediately escaped using a getaway motorcycle. According to initial reports from barangay officials and investigators who responded to the incident, El-Faqih co-workers in the city of Zamboanga said he was on his way to Barangay Lumbangan when he was killed by an assailant whose identity police probers and intelligence agents are now trying to determine with the help of barangay and city officials. El-Faqih's family resides in the Matina Playa, a coastal area in the city of Davao in Region 11, according to his friends in city of Cotabato. In the other news, 2 tornadoes and a whirlwind formed in the province of Iloilo, damaging 3 houses according to MDRMO Dumangas. The residents in Barangay Padlan, the municipality of Dumangas, the province of Iloilo, they cried as they watched as the tornado rips off the roof of their house. The storm lasted for 10 minutes past 4 p.m. last Saturday, November 29. According to Pag-asa, tornadoes formed on land and a whirlwinds formed at the sea during severe thunderstorms. And that is Philippine Headlines this Tuesday, December 2, 2025. I'm Apolinario, 30 Dignadisi Valencia, and this is Salakot Online Broadcasting Network. Good night, Kasadya!